Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I am so excited because I am playing with the Doodles by the Bunny x Gourmande Girls Silent Night palette. I love this packaging. I love how quick they took to ship it, which I appreciate very much. Our Silent Night x Doodles by the Bunny palette was an idea that Doodles by the Bunny had some time ago, and also our owner's favorite holiday melody, so we had to bring it to life. A non-traditional color story to take you through the holidays and into New Year, keeping you cozy and giving you festive looks and party-pleasing pops of color. The palette features 5 duochromes and 7 mattes. It's vegan and cruelty-free, and it also says here that the packaging was made of recycled material. But I just want to go through the shade names because they're so cute. So from top to bottom we have Snowy, Mother, Starry, Silent Night, Peace, All is Calm, Savior, Heavenly, Frosty, Twinkle, Bright, Festive, Child, and Shush. This palette does retail for $54.99. I did purchase this myself, but I did use a discount code. I used the code STEPH, I think. I want to create 2 looks with this palette, so let's get started. Okay, so I think I want to go in tape. I think because it just creates the sharpest line. This is from Blend Bunny. The best tape because it lasts such a long time and the colors are pretty. And the tape is going to help me create this super flawless, super winged out look without having too much trouble to create that. I don't know if I should talk about this publicly on here or what. Maybe I should make a separate video on it. You guys let me know how you feel about it. So I ordered the new Blinged Brushes Royal Enchantment collection. My boyfriend actually bought it for me for my birthday. And then I got them in the mail and they looked not great. So the first shade from the palette that I'm gonna go into is actually called Silent Night. I'm just gonna start packing this shade on my outer corner, kind of winging it out, using the tape as like a guide. So I ordered these brushes using my boyfriend's card. These brushes were $130 and I used a discount code which was 20% off, and I brought the brushes down to, I think it was like $110 or something like that. Still stupid expensive for these brushes. Now I know those crystals they're hand put on there. I know the amount of effort that goes into it. I've wanted to order these brushes before. I wanted the alley brushes, but it just never worked for me. The timing was never right because, mind you, these are expensive brushes. So the timing was never right, and I just wanted to make sure I was doing the right thing at the time, which was not buying these brushes, if I'm being honest. And I waited so long. So I saw these purple brushes. Purple is my favorite color ever. The first brush I grabbed, it had crystals. It had a crystal missing, I want to say, or just an empty space where I could just see the wood brush underneath, and I was just that's weird. Why is that there? I've never seen that before. I've never heard that before. That's so odd. The gems on the brushes just looked messy. It looked like me with no experience had glued a bunch of gems on the brush, and that is most definitely not what happened. I ordered these from a company that specializes in this. My boyfriend's pissed. He is so pissed. This was his birthday present to me, and I opened the brushes and I was just I'm disappointed in this. And he was so mad. He's just the quality of these is awful. They look like you bought them at a flea market. $130 brushes, by the way. Oh my god, I was embarrassed because myself, I didn't want to agree with him because, I'm the one that wanted these. So I didn't want to be yeah, you're right, these don't look right. And he's like, can you return these? These don't look good. And I emailed the Bling Brushes customer support email, and I told them exactly what is going on. I said, hey, my boyfriend ordered these for my birthday, but I'm disappointed in this quality. This quality is awful. To be like, this quality is not good. I want it to be as nice as possible, but like, I'm pissed, you know? Like, the gems were like stacked on each other. It didn't fit right on some of the brushes. It just looked odd. And I told them this. It looks messy. It looked unfinished. There was spots of wood still visible. I sent them photos, I sent them everything, and they came back and they were like, we don't do refunds. We don't do refunds, but we'll take back the brushes and we'll send you in exchange. And I have the brushes currently. I'm going to send them back because I at least want to give them a chance to see what these brushes are, and I could go into more depth with a video on the brushes if you guys really want to. I definitely can. I just don't know because it's definitely scary. I don't want to go against a brand, and that's not exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to like understand what is going on, like what happened, what is going on, like, and then you don't want to accept my return. I don't know, did anyone else buy these brushes? Am I the only idiot that spent the money on them? Like, what? Did the influencers get all the nice brushes? I'm confused. Did I just have a blip because maybe it could happen? I don't know, but I'm gonna send them back and I will come back with an update on this story as I continue to blend this blue eyeshadow out. I don't want this video to be about the brushes. This video is about the eyeshadow palette, but I'm just, it's what's been going on and what I've been dealing with, and it's quite annoying. Like, I don't know. Alright, the next shade I want to take is called Shush. It's not quite black, but it's deep enough to deepen up any of these colors. So I want to say it is a black, but it's more of like a muted black. Going back into this blending brush and just blending these edges out, making sure there are no harsh lines. I'm going to try to take this shade called Heavenly to see if I can help to blend these colors out. These two blue shimmers do look extremely similar in the pan, but also in the swatch. So I feel like we could have gotten a darker blue, maybe. I feel like a darker blue would have been very pretty, but I'm gonna go into my NYX glitter primer and I'm gonna put that all over my lid. I'm gonna go into this shade called Festive. I'm gonna pop this right next to that really dark shade, almost at the end, not quite at the end though. I do want to blend these two shades together. I really like this shade over the black base. That's really pretty. This blue shade just sparkles just right. I really like the way that looks. I'm gonna go into the shade called Peace. I'm gonna put that right next to that blue, and I'm gonna try to blend these two colors together. I'm going to try to blend out the shimmers with the brush. And I think the last shimmer on this eye is going to be Frosty, which is very white dual chrome base. Very icy blue look. I have a lot of blue palettes. I'm going to take the shade Shush. I'm just going to use this shade to line my lash line to mesh my eyelashes better. Moment of truth. I'm going to take off the tape. Nice. So the next step would be to apply some lashes or mascara, whatever you choose, and I will be right back. Alright, and here's look number one with lashes. I'm absolutely obsessed with these blues. I love that they're like deeper, darker, grungier blues. Like the other blues I have are more bright winter wonderland kind of blues, and these are more like, I guess, sultry blues. I really like it. I think that fits the theme of this and the outer packaging so beautifully. So I'm going to prime my eye and we can get started on look number two. Alrighty, I have primed my eye and we can get started on look number two. So for look number two, I want to take this shade. It's called Twinkle. I want to go much more neutral for this look. So I'm going to start packing this shade on my crease. Neutral holiday glam, I guess we can call it. This shade kind of reminds me of cocoa. The powder, cocoa powder. I can't have cocoa powder right now unless I have like a vegan hot chocolate, which honestly sounds so good. I miss dairy. Can you tell? look how pretty this is applying. I love this color. It's such a neutrally, but like also has like a pinky undertoned brown. I'm also using a Sigma E25 Max to kind of blow this out while I'm packing it on, and I gotta say it's working very nice. I really like how this is turning out. To further blend, I'm going into the shade Heavenly, and I'm going in with Heavenly into my inner corner and kind of blowing the rest of this eye look out with this shade as well. Taking a smaller brush, I am gonna go into the shade All Is Calm, and I'm gonna pack All Is Calm right on the outer corner just to deepen it up a little bit more. I feel like I need to deepen it up even more, so I'm gonna go into the shade Savior. I'm just gonna use this to deepen up this outer corner a little more. Going back into the shade Heavenly just to make sure these edges are blended out. Going into my NYX glitter primer, I'm going to apply that all over this empty space. So on this eye, I want to take the shade Starry right here. And I'm just going to take a little bit, and I want to put this right where that dark color is. Very pretty. I really like this color actually. And it is different from this blue. I can see it better now that it's on my eye. Okay. It's a very pretty duochrome. I really like the way that shifts. So the next color I want to take is called Peace, and I took this on this eye, but I want to kind of fill this empty space with just this shade and see how it looks. Oh, that is very pretty. Kind of just gonna blend these two together, see what happens. It kind of looks like I have 3 different shades on my eye, but I only have 2. Kind of taking my blending brush and meshing all of this together. That is stunning. I love this shade Peace. I think that's my favorite shade in this palette because of just how it shines. It looks so wintry, it looks so frosty, and I love it. To line this eye, I want to take the shade Savior. So pretty. I love them. They're so pretty. I kind of want to dress these looks up with like a white lower lash line. I think that would look so good with both of these. So I am going to pop on an eyelash and I will be right back. Alrighty, here is look number 2. I absolutely love both of these looks. I love the neutral vibe as well. I think it adds such a nice pop of color to the holidays as well, because sometimes you don't really want to wear all this to Christmas, right? Sometimes you want something a little more glam with a pop of color. I feel like that's why there are so many neutral palettes with like pops of color. But I want to get into my lower lash line and I have ideas. So I have this eyeliner that I want to use to make my eyelashes white, but I am going to go with some white eyeliner as well. I am just taking ColourPop Exits and I'm going to use this on both eyes. I'm going to take an LBE6 and I'm going to take the shade Snowy from the palette, which is just the white. Let's see how this goes. I'm just gonna add this to my lower lash line to kind of just add a pop of white to make it look more snowy, more Christmassy. And on the other eye as well. This white is actually pretty pigmented and I really appreciate that. I just added the ColourPop Exit eyeliner. I didn't add anything else. I was worried. I was like, I don't have any primer or anything, so I don't know how this is gonna look. I don't know how this is gonna apply, but I'm so happy with the outcome. It looks so good. Let's add the white eyelashes. So I'm gonna be very careful here. I don't want to get this in my eye. I just want to make my eyelashes white. I love that. Is that my lower lash? You guys see that one lower lash line that's just hella long? Make my eyelashes look all frosty and shit. I think I want to add some gems as well, but maybe that might be overdoing it, so I don't know. I mean, it's cute, right? It looks cute. Should I add smaller ones in between? I don't know, but it's cute. So I was just using the Cozy Up cheek palette and I was like, wait, I should be filming this. This is actually still available. The Cozy Cabin palette isn't, and I'm sorry I wasn't able to film with it. I feel awful. I really do. It's like my fault too, because like I just don't have the time, but like I want to play with everything. But this palette is so nice. The blushes are so like buildable. The formula is really nice. I really like it. It's not patchy. It's blending very nicely. It's giving cold girl vibes, and that's what I wanted. Palette also features some highlighters that you can use, which I think is really nice. Simply Posh has never done a cheek palette before. I'm gonna take the shade Snowed In to kind of match the rest of this look. Yes, that's so pretty. I love highlighters like this. It's literally giving me a glow. There's no glitter. It's not chunky. I feel like this in itself is so nice. You get all these highlighters. I feel like all of these will work for me actually. Even if I use this one really light-handed, I feel like I can also use it, especially mixing with other shades in this palette. I really like this a lot. I love this first shade I used in this palette. I feel like Merry and Bright will be good as a blush topper. I'm excited to continue trying this out and happy that one's still available. Everything sells out so quickly these days. I'm like, give me time. Let me add this on my inner corners as well. This Snowed In highlight matches these two looks perfectly because it's like winter on winter. Let me be careful not to mess with my gem, but still add a little brow bone highlight right there. So nice. I'm so happy with these products. I feel so festive actually. I've been really festive this week. I'm like waiting for Christmas. I feel like it finally feels more like Christmas now. Just a little. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. So what are my thoughts on the Gourmande Girls Silent Night palette? I didn't expect to like this palette as much as I did because there has been so many blue palettes coming out recently that I've been kind of overwhelmed with all of the blue. But I feel like this one's a little different for me. The blues in here are deeper, darker, more sultry. The Michaela palette is definitely more like winter wonderland, like festive, like I don't know, there's differences, and the neutrals in here are much different than the Michaela palette. I feel like these neutrals are more wintry neutrals, whereas the neutrals in the Michaela palette are more like everyday neutrals. Why am I comparing the two? Because that is the most recent blue palette that I have gotten. These blue shimmers are so similar. I was kind of taken aback with how similar these shades are. I'm sure in the swatches there will be more differences than what I can see here in the pan. And on my eyes I can tell a lot more than in the pan. I feel like it also depends which way you're going. If you're going more neutral, it's obviously gonna look more different than if you're going completely full blue. I really enjoy that this palette has a white. I think the white was such a genius addition. I really enjoy how this looks with the white. It really gives winter, it gives snowy, snowed in, festive, cozy vibes. I didn't play with the golden shades, but I did try to play with a lot of the other shades. And I gotta say, every palette that I've tried from Gourmande Girls has been so nice, especially the ones in this palette format. So good. I love the mirror in here. I feel like it's the perfect shape for me filming because it doesn't get in the way, but it also allows me to see everything perfectly. The addition of the gems was cute. I wanted something to bring it more to life, you know? And although the video isn't about this, I wanted to talk about it a little more. This is incredible. I can't wait to play with more of the colors in here. This is perfect for the holidays. I did use the shade Snug and Snowed In, and I loved both of them. And you can mix and match these. You don't have to use them by row. I just coincidentally thought those two shades would match this look perfectly, and that's what I used. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching and for clicking on this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! Hello, welcome back you? Fuck. A non-traditional color story to take you through the holidays and it also says here that the packaging was made of recycling. Oh my god, that's wind. Whatever you hear outside, if you hear anything, it's wind. Like, what the hell's happening? Blow this out while I'm packing it on, and I gotta say it's working out very nice. I really like how this is turning out. Oh, that's a long. What the fuck? Oh no, I messed up. Oh no, I messed up. It's fine. We'll clean it later. I really like this